Hi everyone, Jane here at Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you are looking at the brand new 2017 Sequoia Platinum. Now this exact vehicle is in Blizzard Pearl, however it is available in a variety of colors which I will list in the description below. But what I'm going to do for you at the moment is give you a quick little walk around the exterior, show you as many features as I possibly can, and then I'll bring you inside. So starting at the front here, we have this beautiful silver grille with, of course, your giant Toyota emblem right in the center there. We have reflector style halogen headlights, please forgive me, as well as integrated fog lights. On the sides here, we have 20-inch unique alloy wheels. We have running boards, chrome door handles. Your platinum badge is going to be right there for you. Fuel cap will be on the driver's side of the vehicle. On the rear here, our tailgate not only has Sequoia stamped right into it, we of course have your Toyota emblem, and we also have our own windshield wiper. At the bottom we have tow hitch receivers, we have a 5 and 7 pin connector. We have our iForce V8 stamped on there as well. We have roof rails across the top. And we also have our side view mirrors, which are chrome. They do have signals built into them, as well as puddle lamps, and they are auto reversing as well. So there you are, the exterior of the 2017 Sequoia Platinum. Let's go inside. So just before I bring you inside of this gorgeous vehicle, I'd just like to point out that it does come with keyless entry. So simply click the unlock button, and that's what's going to allow you right into the vehicle. On our driver's side door here, we have our controls for your power windows as well as your power locks. We also have a beautiful wood grain finish. We have a driver's seat memory system in this vehicle that not only remembers where you want your seat to be set, it also remembers your side view mirrors as well as your steering wheel. So pretty awesome. You never have to tinker with that any longer. We do have a storage compartment right here, just a little one for you. 2 spots for bottle storage as well as regular storage in the driver's door there as well. Now before I bring you completely inside, I'd also like to point out that it is a 10-way power adjustable driver's seat. Not only does it have cushion length, it also has lumbar, and like I mentioned, it is part of our memory system as well. Bringing you completely inside of the vehicle here, our side view mirror controls are all just here for you, and they do automatically fold in by pushing that button. Pretty awesome. So if you're in a tighter spot, feel free to do that so that nobody knocks your mirrors. Beside that, we have our interior light control. You have on, you have door, you have off. This will dim the lights on your dashboard. Moving down a little bit, this is our blind spot monitor system, which you will find on both of your side view mirrors. There's a little symbol that will light up if someone's in your blind spot. We have our automatic lift gate, so simply by holding that button down, you can open your trunk. This is pretty awesome. This is a cool feature that I just discovered. So it actually has like a jet that goes on your headlights. So if you click that button, it's going to wash them for you. This is our reverse tilt. So as I mentioned, we do have an auto tilting side view mirror control, which this just activates it. So as long as that's on, as soon as you click into reverse, your mirrors are going to tilt for you. Just underneath where you can pop your hood, and you have your parking brake on the floor there for you as well. On our steering wheel, we have tons of controls. They are mostly for audio visual. So you do have all of your arrows as well as your back button for your entertainment system, as well as your mode. You have your volume up and down. On the right hand side, this is all for your Bluetooth. So you do have your pickup, your hang up, as well as your voice recognition, which works for the maps as well. And by the way, it works absolute wonders. We have our dynamic laser cruise control. So we do have cruise control back here as per usual, but with the dynamic laser, it actually keeps you at an exact distance from the vehicle in front of you. So if that car starts to slow down, your vehicle is also going to slow down to keep you, as well as other drivers on the road, very safe. Now, before I start talking more about our drive settings here, I'd just like to point out that that wood grain finish does continue onto your steering wheel, and it is leather wrapped where you're mostly holding it so that you're not slipping around. So bringing you over to this side, we have our traction control button. This here is our rear window, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to turn my camera around when I push it. So as you can see, it's one solid piece of glass. So I think that's pretty cool. Beside all of that, we have all of this. Now, this is really what makes the Sequoia Platinum so awesome. Not only do we have our tow haul mode and our locking differential, this is actually a leveling system. So this vehicle does run on air ride suspension, and if you are towing around a larger load, you can actually adjust the height of your rear suspension, which I think is pretty awesome. So you can choose to do it manually, or you can do it automatic. This is our regular everyday suspension, and we also do have sport as well as comfort mode. So feel free to play with that, figure out which one you like best. Up top here, we have our 2-wheel drive as well as our 4 high and 4 low. So this vehicle is literally meant to go everywhere. Please take it off the road and do it some justice. Above that, we have our sonars. So once that's activated, we do have clearance sonars in the front and rear of the vehicle. We have our setup button, our select and reset, and our info are 4 ways. But okay, enough about that stuff. Let's talk about entertainment. In the center here, this is our 7-inch touchscreen display. It does come integrated with AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, CD player, as well as a reverse camera and the navigation system itself. So I'll quickly open the nav so you can see how full screen it is. And like I said, the voice recognition works absolute wonders. So yet another wonderful safety tool, as it does keep your hands on the wheel as much as possible. Now, just underneath that, we have a tri-air zone in this vehicle. So we do have 1, 2, and your rear seats have their very own controls as well. We have a USB input, an auxiliary input. We have a cigarette lighter. We have a power outlet down here. 2 giant cup holders down the center. This little spot can be removed so that you can store things in there as well if you would like. We have an ashtray that is built right in, however it can be removed. And we have our center console here, which is absolutely massive. Now, this can actually remove right out of it, and you can hang documents in there. So if you are working at like an off-site construction place or something like that, you can bring all the paperwork that you would need. On the top of it, it is kind of an organizational component. There's a spot for pens, Kleenex, maps, business cards, all that kind of stuff. Let's talk about seats. The seats, I'm sure you've already noticed, are a beautiful red rock leather. And they are perforated leather, and that is because we do have our heated and ventilated seats in this vehicle, so the perforation just allows that to happen. Not only that, but they are super, super comfortable, and again, that color is just so eye-catching. So for your heated and ventilated seat controls are going to be right here. So I do have mine on a heated seat right now because it is a little cold outside, but now it's on ventilated. So as you can see, you can adjust that around with ease. So we're not done yet, as this is a giant vehicle and has tons of features. We have 2 storage compartments, one at the top, and of course your glove box down here. We have another storage compartment in your passenger door, and it doesn't end there. There's more in the back, which I will get to in just a moment. Up top, we have a power moonroof. All of your controls for that are going to be just up here. We have an auto-dimming rear view mirror with an integrated compass, as well as garage door openers. We have a sunglass holder that does have a little cushy pad on the inside so that they don't get scratched. And we have a conversation mirror. So, I don't know if you've ever seen one of my Sienna videos. This is actually just so that you can have a conversation and or keep your eye on what's going on in the rear of your vehicle without having to turn your head completely around. So if you do have young children, you want to keep your eye on them every so often, you can just look up there and make sure that everyone is okay in the back of your vehicle. So there you have it, my friends, the front seat of the Sequoia 2017 Platinum. Bringing you into the rear seat of the vehicle, that red rock leather material is carried throughout. So again, these seats aren't just comfortable, they're also extremely eye-catching. On both of our side doors here, we have built-in sunshades that are very simple to use. There's just 2 little grips up top, just like that. Keeps the sun off the kids in the back. We, of course, have the ability of opening and closing your own windows. We have spots for bottle storage as well as regular storage in our rear doors as well. Let's bring you completely inside of the vehicle here. We do have I'll keep that open for some light. We do have contoured front seat back, so there is a bit of a curve to this seat, which just allows for a little more legroom from the back passengers to the seats in front of them. We have seat back pockets in both the driver as well as the passenger side seat. We have a giant center console here, which is actually pretty cool. I played around with this car quite a bit before I made this video. So this opens up. I have our headphones in here, which I'll explain what those are for in just a moment. And we have quite a bit of storage back here. Now, if you kind of want to play like tic-tac-toe or something like that on the drive to the cottage or wherever you're going, there's a little lever back here that flips this forwards and it gives you a table, which is pretty cool. Then we have a giant area underneath here where of course you can keep that in and have a little organized storage. So that center console is pretty awesome, very versatile, and of course it says Sequoia right in it so that nobody mistakes what they are in. Right here we have our rear air control, so if you do want to adjust it back here, you are totally capable of doing so. We have a power outlet here, which is actually like a plug, so if you want to plug things in, you can do so. And we have 2 volumes. There and there, and we have this lovely video output. So I'm sure you've guessed by now, this lovely Sequoia does come with a DVD player, which is a Blu-ray player, of course, got to stay up to date. So it's a 9-inch display, it's an LCD display, and yes, you can plug in your headphones. They are provided for you, there are 2 of them. And we have a remote for it as well, which is hidden in the glove compartment at the moment. Now, our rear seats are heated as well, and they do have high and low settings. They're not ventilated back here, but hey, those cold months, nothing beats warm seats. This cup holder here can be removed if you want to use that for something else. No problem. Now, if you do have more than 2 beverages, or more than 1 beverage each, I should say, we have a second cup holder area, which is right there for you. So you can have 2 beverages each. You can have coffee and a water, why not? But I'm sure you know that the Sequoia fits more than 4 people. So I'm going to quickly show you the 3rd row. Simply by pulling that up, you can slide that forwards and it gives you access to our 3rd row. Now, of course, that red rock leather is continued throughout, and we do have built-in sunshades on the back there as well. We have cup holders in both the sides. There are 2. So again, coffee, water, you name it, you can bring it. Let me step up back here. We also have a little storage compartment right there for you. And there's just one down here as well. So feel free to bring everything that you would like on those longer car rides. Now, one pretty awesome thing, slipping out. One pretty awesome thing that they've included in the Platinum version of the Sequoia is the fact that these rear seats are automatic. So by clicking this button here, that seat is going to fold the headrest and it's going to fold all the way flat for you. So if you have more cargo than people, that's how you fold them down. So there you are, my friends, the rear compartment of the Sequoia. So of course, people that are normally interested in larger vehicles do have a lot to carry around. So let's talk a little about cargo. As I mentioned, those rear seats do fold down, so I have 1 up and 1 down at the moment. So it's really your choice. Even with the seats up, you could fit everything that you would need, say daily commuting to school or to work. But if you do have something larger that you would want to bring with you, you can easily fold those 3rd row seats down, and you do have the option of folding the 2nd row seats down as well. So if you're going on a surf trip and you want to bring all your surfboards, no problem, fold all those seats down. Unfortunately, you would only have enough room for 2 people with them all folded down, but you could definitely bring what you needed. Now, if you are loading stuff up and realize that you have that 3rd row still up, we have a second control access right here for you. So simply by pushing that button, that one will fold down from back here as well. Now, if you are a camper, and I know a lot of people like to camp in the back of their vehicles, or at least just blow up air mattresses and kind of don't really have access to a power outlet, we have built one in right there, which is right on the rear of the vehicle. So if you did want to, like I said, blow up an air mattress or something that needs a little more room, you can do that, no problem. It is an automatic lift gate, so there's your button right there. You just want to hold that shut and it will close automatically for you as well. So of course, this beast of a vehicle definitely needs a beast of an engine to match, and we have provided you with just that. Under the hood here, we are looking at a 5.7 liter I-Force V8 engine. Now, not only does this give you tons of power, it actually provides you with 7,100 pounds of towing. So this is the same engine that you will find in our Tundras. Now, of course, because it is a bigger engine and a bigger vehicle, the fuel consumption is going to be a little bit more. So you are looking at approximately 16.3 liters for 100 kilometers, which brings you to about $3,000 a year on fuel. So there you have it, everyone. It was my absolute pleasure to introduce you to the brand new 2017 Sequoia Platinum. Now, if you like what you're watching, go check out our YouTube channel because we have tons of videos of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs that we have here on the lot, plus some extras. Also, don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Have a great one, guys.